Hey guys, what's up? It is Pixel PVM here, and today I am going to be coming to you guys with a Celestial Dragons guide. So, in this guide, we will first be covering the requirements and recommended gears and all the goodies, all the required stuff before we go over it. So, first of all, it's required to do the one of a kind quest. If you've done the one of a kind quest, then you know how to get to the celestial dragons, but I will be going over it right now, or in a little bit. So, this is my inventory. I bring a yak summoned, and then another yak, and then I bring. You need super anti-fires or anti-fires and or a dragon shield. I forgot to grab a summoning potion for my second yak whenever I do that. I bring a couple food for emergency. I'm bringing an overload. I usually don't, but it has 2 doses left because I just got done with a Sarah trip for our God Wars Generals gifts and just using that. And then a couple extreme ranging potions. You need your Ghost Speak, an Ectophile, or you can go from the port at um, Camelot, or, or Cather Bay, or any of the ports that'll take you to the boats. So here's the gear that I am wearing. I don't know how to get in there from that, but I will show you from this. Okay, so I'm wearing Armadillo helmet. I recommend going as high of gear as you can. So Pernix, Armadillo. I'm just using Royal just because I got done getting summoning and I'm trying to save up money again. I'm using a Royal crossbow. They are weak to arrows, so you'll want to use like a Zerite bow or a crystal bow, but the Royal crossbow works pretty good. 6-age circuit. I'm just using Bando's boots, but if you can get, I think it's Glaven or Ragefire, whichever one's the ranging one. The new amulet Dragon Rider definitely better than the Fury. And then I have a cape. You can use pretty much any cape that you want. Alright, so now we're going to use our Ectophile, and this will take us to the place outside of Port Plasmus, and that gets us the majority of the way there. You can also bring a teleport out. I don't. I just use the home teleport because it's not really a boss that is going to keep coming up in a certain amount of time or anything like that. You want to put your Ghost Speak amulet on because you need to talk to a ghost to go to Dragon Tooth Island. He's right there. There is a bank on here, so you could go back and forth and just bank in this. You can travel. And then you're on Dragon Tooth Island. If you didn't know, there is summoning a divination spot here. And then put your necklace back on. I guess you don't need it if you quick travel. I didn't know you could quick travel on him. I thought you could only just talk to him. You probably don't need it if you quick travel. Alright, so you need your ranging abilities on. And then drink up anti-fire. I'm going to do an overload. These things aren't hard to kill. I just basically spam whatever ability is ready. I only use the single targets abilities just because I don't want any multi-target attacks. So like I said, if you did the quest, you know how to get here. You actually had to kill a couple in the quest. They're actually pretty good money per hour. I'm working on a loot from 10 hours worth for you guys, which would be pretty nice. So that'll be separate. Whenever it comes out, I will link the videos together and then you can watch them, or I'll make a video response to it so you guys know that they go together and then you guys can watch it. The loots are pretty general. Why the yak is important is, you can teleport your items to the bank. I love doing that. I just got my yak, so it's quite nice, and it makes your profit even more. Since you can teleport the bones and you don't have to worry about just wanting to save space for good loots, because I mean these things drop decent loot. They drop mostly summoning supplies. That See that sparkles that went around me before? These guys do a special called time stop, and that's what that was. You're frozen for a certain amount of time, and it basically stuns you. You can't use any abilities or anything like that. I'll see if I can get it again. They usually do it every kill, unless you kill them fast enough. Like I said, if you're using arrows, you might end up killing them fast enough. So if you have like a Zerai bow and full Parnix, you may not have to face the time stop. But I'm just using this gear for now. There it is. See, he like buffs up, brings his chest up, and then shoots it over to you. It doesn't harm you or anything. The only way these things harm you is if you're fighting them melee distance. You can't use melee against them. I haven't tried, but I've heard of people trying, and I know it doesn't work. But there's a time stop again. Boom. So, that's all for this guide. Nothing too difficult. They drop decent loot. You can make about 1.5 mil per hour. It really just depends if you get a piece of the Dragon Rider. You know that these things drop the new Dragon Rider armor, and it's a level 70 hybrid armor, except for like the helmet or something like that. It's something weird just like that. So I was looking at it the other day, wondering it might be pretty good range armor or anything like that if it is a good range armor. And it looks like a hybrid except for the helmet, I believe is what it was. So, that's all for this guide, guys. And comment, rate, subscribe, and have a good day.